Hello there. Welcome to the Drifting Spore. I'm Steve. It is a fantastic fall day in Nova Scotia today. It's after work on a Friday, before supper. I'm out for a quick drift. I've had my eye on this waterway for a while and just never ever have taken the time to walk down it and see what's down here. And I got to tell you, so far I'm pretty impressed. I'm real close to home. I'm seeing a lot of large hemlock and I'm seeing some mushrooms, and all in all, the ambiance in here is just lovely. It's nice and open. I can see all around. There's the odd bit of trash here and there, but that's to be expected pretty well anywhere in Nova Scotia that's near civilization. But it's nice. So I'm going to continue exploring around this area, follow the waterway a bit further downstream, see what's going on down there. It's a nice deep valley I'm in, or a little ravine. So I'm going to enjoy this, where the weather forecast is looking horrible for the whole weekend. So rain, rain, more rain. So I thought I'd get out here this afternoon and get a couple hours in the woods anyway before the rain moves in. Thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoy. I've just started poking around in here, and look already. Some kind of fungus there. I have no idea what that is. It's weird looking. That's about all I can say about that. It's cool. So grab a picture. And there's a bunch of other little mushrooms all in this bank. And I also have no idea what those are. Some more of those guys. Those are weird. Never seen those before. The drift has just begun, and I'm already seeing stuff. Amazing. Yeah, literally 4 paces away from where I just was, looking at that mushroom I didn't know. Here's another mushroom I don't know. Now these look like honey mushrooms to me. But man, do I ever not know for sure. So interesting to look at, and learning the honey mushroom characteristics. And these are meeting a few of them. Those appear to be hairy. Yeah. The skirt around the stipe is white. Gills are whitish. I'm just going to look at them for now. I'm not going to bother even picking one to look at. There's another pretty big cluster of these guys all around this tree. Lots of them, that's for sure. Get a couple pictures of those guys. Look at this nice old mossy log here. Isn't that something? That's nice. Oh, it's got some witch's butter on it. Mossy logs like that. If that's hemlock, and it kind of looks like hemlock, it might be spruce. Actually, it might be spruce. Unsure. Unsure of the tree. If it were hemlock, you might expect to find Ganoderma sugae on that guy. I'm just moving nice and slow down through here. There's a nice open ridge up there, it looks like. Some nice big old hemlocks. Oh, there's a critter hole. And here we got a really old looking camp chair. He's been here a while. It's got moss on him. There's some trash around here. Somebody's been playing around down here, I'd say. Old tarp. Move in and see what's up. What is this hump? Big old hemlock over there. Man, that one's huge. Wow. I'm gonna have to go over there and check that out in a minute. I just want to check out here. It kind of looks like a camp area or something. Somebody get going on. Yes, sir. I don't know. There's an old jug there. I thought just the way these trees were laid out, maybe somebody had put them there, but I don't think so now that I'm in here. I'd say that's just the way they fell. Huh. Wow. More of these mushrooms. Couple back there. Look at how the light's shining off that one. I tried to get a picture of that. Nature's going to provide good lighting. You should take advantage of it. Very nice. Very nice. So far, so very good. It's getting into smaller trees up on that ridge, but it still looks fairly open. I'm still going to continue this way. I'm not getting far in between stops now. Look at these. My good friends, Phamatopsis mountia. I believe that to be... I try to get a nice picture of them in the sun. They're just glowing, looking great. Very nice. Nice and fresh. Beautiful. Very nice mushrooms. Nice and white underneath. Yep. Nice. Hope to see you again. Seeing lots of mushrooms out here. I'm liking it so far. Very good. Hopefully you can hear me over the rushing water. I've come upon a spot. Very nice little spot. It's loud though. Nice little spot where somebody spent some time. There's a ring of stones here for a fire pit. Just a little one. And somebody's marked this tree. Looks like I'm going to be able to continue on down this way on the other side of the brook for a ways, so I'm going to give that a try for a minute. I'm just investigating here. Oh, there's a nice clump over there too. Just looking around. Look at what I see. I don't know what these little guys are, other than very nice looking mushrooms. I give them a quick picture. Then I saw a very photogenic looking clump over here. Very nice. Lovely. Thank you. What drew me in over here was this big mossy log. Look at how big that is. Looking for any sign of Ganoderma tsugae in here, just because there are so many large hemlocks, which is really cool. Very cool find in this little area. I'm very happy I came here. Let's see what else we can see. Check out this nice little escarpment. Isn't that nice? All pine straw on the ground. Right in this spot, that big tree there is a pine. Look at all the needles it's got all around. Planted right in all that rock. Very nice. That's a big old tree, man. I like how on this side there's another pine over there too. You can always tell because the ground is covered in orange pine straw, right? There's got to be another one over there. It's a nice little ridge right there, eh? Might pop up there for a look in a second. Down there, looks like we're getting thicker, so I might head up on top of that ridge and see what's up there. Coming down through there was just great. Beautiful, beautiful little run of rock. The brook running over the rocks there. Look down here. Let's scope out a little bit further. See what we see. Man, I'm doing a little dance right now. So I've been mentioning hemlock, 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 seeing hemlock. So a hemlock's a really good sign that you're going to find Ganoderma tsugae, or the hemlock reishi it's called. And I'm just walking along. Gonna go check out the other side of that tree there. And I came up over the bank. Lo and behold, this tall dead tree is covered, up high of course, but covered in Ganoderma tsugae. From what I can see from the ground, none of that. It's all very old. It would have been this year's for sure, but it's all very old. Spore surfaces are soft. Some of them even fell off the tree already. So, but man, next year during Ganoderma tsugae time, this tree is going to be getting a visit. So cool. I'm just beside myself right now. I've been kind of wishing to see this for quite a while. Since I've known about Ganoderma tsugae, I've found very unique looking growths of Ganoderma tsugae, but never like the bracket form. So this is a first for me finding it like this. And look, here's one too that fell onto the ground. The ground around this tree's got quite a few around it. That for sure is Ganoderma tsugae. It's just completely saturated, and look, to the point where it's rotten. The spore surface is just like an old sponge. But man, so that's not usable in any way at all, other than to look at right here. Well, this one's the same. Beautiful, beautiful Ganoderma tsugae though. And a known location. I can come back here next year and this tree should be covered in fresh stuff. So that's excellent. I love it. So grateful. What a wonderful find. Marvelous. Well, there is an awesome little spot down here. Sorry, I'm still pretty amazed at all that Ganoderma tsugae I just found. But look at this huge maple tree. Amazing. Oh, look at that. I see more polypores on that stump. One of them's white too. I see white on one. There's no way. I gotta find out if that's Ganoderma tsugae too. All these broke off trees are hemlock, right? So there could be Ganoderma tsugae all over the place in here. This is awesome. I don't know if I can clamber up there to see what's on that stump or not. It almost looks like I don't really see an easy way. Let's get right to the bottom of this and see if it looks even doable. Maybe if I go around this way. I just want to know if those are Ganodermasugae or not. What is that, a piece of bark? Yeah. Yeah, that's a big old piece of bark there. Yeah, I try to be very careful not to fall down this hill. Give me a hand there, tree. Thank you. Okay. Yes, those are. I can tell from here that the top one is Ganodermasugae for sure. The bottom one may not be, but I think it is. But I can also tell from here that neither of those are good. They are past prime, so I'm gonna scree run my way down out of this very carefully, though it's quite steep. It's soft enough I can kind of make steps on my way down. Oh yeah, that's perfect. Excellent. Now, let's look down here a little bit further. It's gonna soon be time to turn back. Yeah. There we get an old burl of chaga. Something's burrowed a hole right down into it. It's not usable either. It's on a dead piece of birch. You never harvest chaga off dead birch. Only live. Oh, and look. There's chaga all over it. Man. It's been my thing lately. I mean, I know where there's lots of chaga, but very nice. I've not been finding... I've been finding a lot of chaga on dead birch, which is no good, but still cool to see. I just want to get down here a little bit further, and then I'm going to be turning back. Something stood out to me down here. Look at that. I was looking at that side of the tree thinking, wow, what a great fishing hole that is. And then I came around this side of the tree, and look at that. That goes in there a good long ways. That's pretty cool, man. Kind of spooky. Just where this brook made the turn, it's been eating its way in there. Crazy. Crazy looking. Ah, this is a beautiful little spot, man. I'm gonna hang my bag on this tree right here, if he doesn't mind. Please and thank you. I've just got my old school pinch strap to make this happen. Let's put it around the tree. Cinch it up nice and tight. And that's it. No trouble. Okay. Oh, let's text home for a minute. Make sure everybody's good and maybe get a cup of tea on the go. I could go for a break. It's a beautiful, beautiful spot, man. Okay, there's a nice little shelf here to sit on. I'm just going to clean it up a little wee bit. Very nice. Very nice indeed. I hear somebody revving an engine. Sounds like somebody's stuck in something. There must be a trail up that way, I would say. Ah, there's a beautiful red maple over there. Or it's a maple, but he's all red. Lovely. Okay, let's get my sitting pad. So I'm going to need sitting pad and gloves for sure, because I always carry gloves when I'm going to play with fire. Cup and canteen. Tell me I brought my stove. Yeah, I got my stove. And hopefully I got, let's move this guy, clean this up a little bit. Fairly sure I got tea in here somewhere. Yes, I do. I got my tea kit right there. Perfect. So I don't need my whole kit. I drink my tea black. It's a good thing I brought tea too, because I didn't bring a, did not bring my collapsible coffee pour over device. Okay, let's get this set up real quick. I'm gonna sit myself over here so that my legs aren't right hard against the mud there. There we go. Now I'm gonna build a little place here for my stove to go. This here will probably work just great. I'll put it out here a little more. So there's my stove. Let's level him up a little bit better. No, a little bit more yet. That's pretty good there. Yes. Okay, let's get this rocking and rolling. I'll bring you guys in closer so you can see what's up. Okay, let's get this on the go. So, I've got to get my stove going. This is just my good old penny stove. I've got a water chestnut can with holes drilled in it. That's my stove. And then my methyl hydrate burner is made out of 2 beer cans, penny stove style. Only I'm Canadian, so I have to use a loonie. It's a loonie stove style for me. And that there just goes into here. And I've got crossbars that go with that. And that makes up my stove setup for when I'm out in the woods. I've been doing this setup pretty much all since spring and summer and now into the fall. And I've been really happy with this way of cooking and making and boiling water in the woods anyway. It's lightweight. I made it myself. It didn't cost me anything. That's a big part of it, I guess. Let's fill this stove up. It's always a little bit fidgety getting it filled up. Now, once I light this stove, I have no way to make it stop. It's just got to burn out all the methyl hydrate, which when it's full will take, somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes. I just keep dumping methyl hydrate in until it stops taking it. It's slowing down there now. kind of like to see it, there we go, see it come out the jets too. I've got quite a bit in the bottom of this water chestnut can this time. That should be fine. That's not going to hurt nothing. Get my methyl hydrate fuel out of the way. Let's center up the stove. Now, before I light the stove, I want to put my tea bag over there. Put this down, and I'll put my tea bag on that to keep it from getting dirty. Now, this is my trick. I say it in every video, but let's say it again. This is my trick. I always measure out my water before I boil it. So I know I want a nice cup of tea. So I'm going to pour out enough for a nice cup of tea out of my canteen. And then I'm going to take the elastics off my canteen cup. And I'm going to dump that water straight into my canteen cup. Now I know I'm boiling just enough water, just what I need. Put the tea bag there for now. Now let's get this stove lit. So I've got my ferro rod. I'm running it on the outside of my sheath right now. I'm really digging that. I made Ranger bands out of bicycle tire inner tube. Works great. Now let's see if we can get this sucker to light. There it goes. Just pull up the Ranger bands, shove your ferro rod right in. I've had no trouble running it like that. It's been great. Now that's getting hot already. So I'm going to chuck, there it goes, it's starting to go through the jets a bit. I'm going to chuck my loonie in and never ever get that on target. Just slide the loonie over top the holes. Let's get a nice cup of tea on. That's not very level there, is it? Oh well, it doesn't matter if it's super level. Closer is nicer. There we go. That's nice and stable right there. Perfect. Now we'll see how long that takes to boil. Shouldn't be too long. In my experience, about 6 minutes should do the trick. We'll see. Have a nice drink of water. Just starting to bubble. Look at this spot, man. This is one of those spots where I can't believe I haven't been to yet. Nice bend in the brook here. It is super peaceful in here, man. Look at the colors on that maple tree. This big undercut's just got me very amazed. Oh yeah, and look at that. See that up there? It's a nice little mushroom right there. Looking right bow-like. Maybe not. Hard to say, but from here I can't tell. There's two of them. Oh no, okay. Those look like there's a cluster of them. Sorry, the zoomed in moving is not my forte. Very cool. Let's see if I get a picture of those. Crazy hole. Undercut. see them there very far. We're coming. It's gonna bile in no time. You see down here too. See down there? Looks like another grassy spot. Ooh, it actually looks like a mossy spot. Once I make my tea, I might drift down there a little wee bit just to see what's up. Nice little stream, tiny little bit of water running down in there. And from the look of the valley it's made, it's been running that way for an awful long time. It's really close. All right, there we go. Hard boil. It did not take long at all. Let's get our tea on the go. Thought I heard something. Yes, sir. That's a nice hard boil there. Beautiful. Now that's a nice boil. I'm just going to throw my tea bag in there for a minute. Come on now, I didn't even bring a spoon this time. There we go. That stove just works fantastic. I've been using the same one for months now. And it's not like I don't use it a good bit. Like I use it a couple times a week. And it's been August, September. We're in past the halfway point in October now. It's been almost 3 months on this one. I had other ones that I had built previously that were every bit as good, just different, as I was perfecting what I wanted to make. I landed on this one and I haven't had to build another one. That's awesome. My tea's looking pretty good. I'll let them steep for a few minutes before I get them on the go. I'm just going to let that stove burn till he burns out. Creates a nice little, woo, that's hot even with gloves on. Nice little fire ambiance, I guess. Beautiful old tree here hanging right over the brook. Its roots leaning back, grabbing onto the bank, man. Wow. Okay, let's pour this cup of tea. A canteen cup could still be very hot, so I'm going to put a glove on for this part. My uncle always taught me that when you're pouring tea, you should pour your tea from on high, which means up as high as you can without spilling it everywhere. That way, as it hits, it aerates on its way in. And if you got a little bit of milk, which I don't this time, but if you have a little bit of milk in the bottom of your cup, it'll froth up that milk right nice. So just my little tip when it comes to tea time. You should always try to pour it from on high. That's nice. That's perfect. Very hot. What a perfect place to take a break, man. This is what it's all about. I've known this brook has been here for a long, long time. Good long time. Never ever, other than a few steps off the trail down it, I've never come right down to see what's down here. And man, am I ever glad I did. To find that much hemlock reishi, or Ganoderma tsugae, whatever you want to call it, to find that much of that on one log, one broke off tree is just amazing to me. I can't wait till next June to start checking that again, right? So that's when they'll start popping again and be good to go. Amazing, amazing find. That goes to what I'm always saying, right? I didn't come out here tonight looking to find that. It wasn't even on my mind. I came out to just explore this waterway a little bit further, see what's down here, see if it was nice or not, or too thick. A lot of times, places around here, it's too thick to even move through. You're bushwhacking the whole way. And look, as soon as I say that, I notice I got burdock stuck to me. Nature's Velcro. Burdocks. Very sticky. You go anywhere near them, they're getting you. But anyway, I didn't do hardly any bushwhacking to get in here, which is great. It's nice and open. It's absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to sit here and have my tea for a bit. Let the stove burn till it burns out. Might wander down there and see what's up with that next spot just for a moment while I'm drinking my tea. I'll probably wait for my stove to go out though. Wonderful. It smells like fall, that's for sure. This is a little bit interesting. Check that out. I believe that would be a hunk of coal stuck to a piece of what looks like maybe bedrock. I don't know. Not really up on all my rocks at all, but pretty sure that's coal stuck to a rock. Let's head down here a little bit while I have my tea and see what we can see. I think I can cross here, no trouble. But I got my teacup instead of my staff, so I might have to wait. No, no, I think I'm going to make it. I just go really slow. So I don't want to slip on a rock. These rocks are extra slippery. Without my staff to steady myself, I want to be extra careful. There we go. Nice little mossy bank there. Yeah, what caught my eye was this down here. Oh, I just walked through more burdocks. There they are. Nature's Velcro, the burdock. There's a loud little hole here. It's quite thick and grassy on this side. Look at that. That side is pretty cool looking. Then it looks like it starts thickening up back there. Huh, cool. Looks kind of like something's been traveling up and down there. Hard to say. Hmm. Man, the lighting in here is just gorgeous. Love it. Oh, man, just watching as the leaves fall out of the tree and gently drop onto the water, and then the brook whisks them away. It's gorgeous, man. There, I got everything packed up but my cup. I got my last swig of tea on the go here now. I always put my tea bag right back in the canteen cup, and then put my canteen on top of it, and that's how I take it home. I do not leave my tea bag in the woods. It comes home with me. I don't leave anything in the woods. There's far too much trash in the woods as it is, so I'm not going to contribute to that, that's for sure. Oh, lovely cup of tea. Well, we better get headed back because everybody else, the rest of the family's at home waiting for me to have supper. So that's why I just had a nice cup of tea. Nice break, man. The days are getting shorter, so your opportunities to get out in the evening are going to be coming coming to a close here soon, I guess. I don't know what I'm going to call this spot yet. The rooted undercut, maybe? I'm going to have to think about it a little bit. Something like that. I will be back. I know that for sure. Those Ganodermasuge are going to make sure of that. Let's finish packing up and get moving back. Break's over. Okay, got my cup. You can go in there. My gloves can go in. My sitting pad, kneeling pad. Just go in here, just like so. Perfect, perfect. I brought my fishing creel with me just in case I ran into mushrooms I wanted to harvest. But unfortunately, I didn't find any today. Oh, I hear geese going over. Look at that, would you? Something weird there. That's a property marker, I would say. That tree. Interesting. Didn't notice that till now. Oh well, my attention's drawn to it, so we'll check it out here in a second. I usually just loop this guy around here however I can. And then make sure he's pinched. I did take a bearing with the compass before I came in, before I got off the trail, but I haven't left this stream, and this stream has no tributaries that I've seen. The banks of the walls are too high of this valley, so pretty hard to get off course here, but hey, it's me, it's not impossible if I see the right kind of mushroom. Okay, let's start heading back upstream. Oh, excuse me. Looks shallow enough that I can cross right here. See it there? Ooh. Man, these rocks are slippery. I have to be careful getting back into that. Oh, look at this. Wow. That is large. Oh, having trouble getting up to him. Ooh, what a dandy. Let's get some holes in the spore surface. That's a big old mushroom, man. Very nice. Very nice to meet you. Nice. He's a polypore. And wouldn't be 100% sure. Like, to me, right now, it looks like Ganoderma applanatum, but I could be wrong on that. Pretty cool. Okay, gotta keep focused on going back upstream. There's the chaga tree over there, so the reishi tree's right up there. Hello, gooses. Very nice looking Fames vomitarius here, horse fungus. There's a large flock of geese going over. Are they ever loud? All right, there we go. That's going to wrap up this beautiful drift. Fantastic fall day in Nova Scotia. Starting to lose the light there now a little bit. That's okay. I got a flashlight right there. No problem. If I needed it, I won't need it. I'm almost to the car there now. So fun is fun, but done is done, man. What a great experience this was. Finding that tree loaded with Ganoderma tsugae like that. Perfect. I've been looking for something just like that. I'll be able to return to that tree in June next year, and I'll be checking it. Checking to see when it starts popping fresh Ganoderma tsugae. And my bin for next year will be full. My bin is pretty shy this year. I've got a little wee bit of Ganoderma tsugae for my winter teas, but I only use it sparingly anyway. With a tree like that, I'll be able to use a lot more of it. Beautiful. Beautiful undercut spot down there I found, the rooted undercut. I think that's maybe what I'll call it, the rooted undercut. That might be the name of this drift, who knows. Before supper drift anyway. Beautiful spot. These spots are right next door to you. You don't even know till you go find them. Anyway, thanks for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. Oh, and remember folks, you never find anything unless you go look. Get out and have a look, man. It's worth it. Bye for now.